workout. Today we're going to be going through a warm-up and a little upper to lower body split, and then we'll finish up with a little bit of core work and some stretching. Follow along as best you can. If anything feels uncomfortable, just skip it, wait for the next exercise. I'm going to be doing the best that I can. I know that you're going to be doing the best that you can, and together we'll all lift each other up to make this world a better, fitter place. If you like the video, hit subscribe and sign up for my newsletter at nolanfit.com. Okay, let's get into it. So I like to start out with dynamic stretches, so moving stretches. So we'll begin with a forward lunge and an alternate toe touch. So take a big step forward, reach forward with that hand, come up with your hand over your head. And just alternating sides like so. We'll go for about 20 of these. So as you go through the movements, think about taking big movements. So you're trying to take up as much space as you can. Try to get your back knee close down to the ground so it really becomes a stretch. There's about 5 more to go. And it's about 20. Cool. So we're going to keep warming up with walkouts to push-ups. So stand really tall. Inhale, raising both hands over your head. Fold over at the waist. Try and touch your toes. If you can't quite touch your toes, that's okay. Just get close. And then from here, we're going to walk yourself out into your push-up position. Do your push-up, and walk yourself all the way back up. Finish with your hands over your head. And really kind of taking the time to feel what's going on in your shoulders, in your hamstrings, as we get the blood flowing. Just 3. And if you need to bend your knees on the way down or the way up, that's totally fine. And 5. Cool. All right, next phase of the operation, we're going to stretch out your inner thighs. So we're going to go for a lateral lunge, going side to side. So just take a big step out, leave one leg straight, come back to center, and then switch sides. We'll go for about 20 of these as well. Try to keep your chest upright as you go out to the side, so you really engage that inner thigh. Got about 5 more of these to go. Great. We're going to go down to the ground now, do our first real set of push-ups. Let's go for a set of 15. If you need to do these on your knees, that's totally fine. If you can do them on your toes, that's great. The only thing we're really going to focus on not doing is sagging through the hips like this. So that's a weird looking push-up. Puts a lot of strain on your lumbar spine. We're also not going to do them like this. That's also a different exercise. We'll do that one later. You want to keep your body nice and straight, lower down, and push yourself up. If you do them on your knees, it looks like that. But either way, we're keeping your spine neutral. So we'll go for 15, start whenever you're ready. 14, 15. Now it's been said before that I like to do push-ups fast, and that's true. So, next phase of the operation, we're gonna do 2 more warm-up exercises before we start the meat of the workout, and we're gonna go for squats. So just feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Squat down, reach your hands out in front of you, and then stand up. Do that 15 times. So going down deep and coming on up. 4, 6, 19. From above and beyond, it happens. Okay, we're gonna do one more warm-up exercise. I call this one the best stretch in the world. And once you get started doing it, you'll totally understand why. So what we're gonna do is a push-up, high lunge, and then rotate a hand up to the sky. So we'll go for 10 of these, and I'll talk you through the first few. So you do your push-up, step into a high lunge. The hand that's closest to the foot rotates up to the sky. And then you do your next one. High lunge, hand that's closest rotates up to the sky. So 8 more of these guys. Great. So for those of us who get tight hip flexors, feel tightness in the front part of your hips, that's a great one. Also tightness through your lower back, also a great one. You're stretching all that stuff. Tightness through your shoulders, that's a great one. Opens up your shoulders. You're gonna rest for about 30 seconds, and then we'll get into the nuts and bolts of the workout. Okay, so first thing that we're gonna do are curtsy to a knee drive up. So curtsy, you step 1 foot back behind you, drop your back knee down, and then that's the knee drive up. So we'll go for 10 of these on each side. Start whenever you're ready. 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Do 10 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to take it down to the ground and go for a push-up with an opposite shoulder tap. Let's go for 14 of these. These can also be done on your knees, but essentially what's going to happen here, is we'll go into the push-up, come up, and then tap your opposite shoulder. So 14 of those. Great. Then we're gonna do one more exercise, this little superset. We're gonna go for lateral squat jumps. So squat and jump side to side. So bend at the knees and jump. 1. Go 20 of these. 18, 19, 20. Great, rest for 30, 60 seconds, then we'll do that same circuit again. So I heard a good joke the other day. Why aren't koalas actually bears? Because they lack all of the qualifications. Okay, we're gonna go back to the curtsy. So stepping back and coming up. 10 times on each side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll switch. 9, and there's 10. Back down to the push-up and shoulder tap. 14 of these, either on your knees or on your toes. But either way, we're just gonna go right into it. 13 and 14. Cool. I'll make it all the way back up to standing. One more set of the lateral squat jump. Going for 20 of those. Start whenever you're ready. 18, 19, 20. Cool. Nice work. Stop, rest, let your heart rate come down just for a little bit. Then we do our next superset. Okay. If anyone's been in New York City, gotten to see the New York Rockettes, watch them do their thing, you know? They really kick and open up through the hamstrings. This is the exercise to get you ready for that. So, we're gonna bring your left arm out in front of you, about shoulder height. Step your right foot back into a reverse lunge. Then we're gonna drive up and kick your right foot to your left hand with a straight leg. And then go right back into the reverse lunge. We'll go for 10 of these on each side. And then we'll switch. Right arm goes out in front of you, left leg goes back. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, we're gonna take it down to the ground. We're gonna go for diamond push-ups. So diamond push-ups, where your thumbs and index fingers are just about touching. And this is more tricep and shoulders focus and less chest. So it feels a little bit harder. So let's go for 10 of these. You can do these on your knees. Same rule applies, we're gonna keep your back straight no matter how you're doing them. Think about going down slow and then popping yourself away from the floor. So go down slow, coming up fast, 10 times. Great, and then we'll wrap up the first little segment, this little trifecta of awesome, with squat jacks. So start with the feet together, jump out to the side, squat down to touch the ground, come back up, we'll go for 20 of these, alternating which hand goes down. Eighteen, 19, 20. Rest. Yeah. All right, breathe for another 30 seconds or so. And then we'll go back into the reverse lunge with a straight leg kick. Woo, gets you going. Left arm out in front of you. Reverse lunge and kick. 10 of these. 6, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll switch. 2, 3, 10. Great, and then last round of the squat jacks. And if your heart rate's up, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead, I'm getting so excited. Diamond push-ups. You can't skip diamonds. Diamonds are forever. Okay, diamond push-ups. So sorry, 10 of these. Again, start off on your toes if you can. If you need to go down to your knees, so be it. Go down slow. Pop yourself up quickly. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Squat jacks. Wrapping up the trifecta of awesome. 1, 20 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20. Good. Rest for another 30, 60 seconds. And then we're gonna make our way onto the ground. do your core work. All right, if you have a mat or a pad or like yoga mat or anything, or even a nice piece of carpet, use that. If you don't, just use the floor. Builds character as well as calluses on your spine. Okie doke. So, by now hopefully your heart rate's come down a little bit. You can speak normally. I call it the pant test. If you can speak without panting, you're doing okay. And if you're not wearing pants, it's like fine too. Okay, so we're gonna get you on your back. And we're gonna go for 20 crunches straight up and down. So you can put your hands across your chest or behind your head. Keep good space between your chin and your chest. And curl your shoulder blades up off the ground. 20 times. $18, $19, $20. Cool. Next phase of the operations, that was upper abs. We're gonna do something for lower abs. So you put your hands underneath your bum. And we're gonna straighten out your legs and do leg lifts. So we're gonna do it for 20 of these. Raising your legs up, stopping just above the floor. And if your lower back, if this makes your lower back kind of hurt or ouchy, just do one leg at a time. Right? But if it doesn't hurt, if it's just like, oh, hard on your lower abs, 20 like this. Cool. All right, we're gonna do 2 more exercises in our workout today. Next one is gonna be figure 4s. So we'll cross an ankle over a knee. So my right leg is up, right ankle is on my left knee. I'm gonna put my left hand behind my head to give a little bit of support, and I'm gonna crunch up and twist left elbow towards right knee. I'm gonna go 10 of those on each side. 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. Cool. And we'll switch sides. Left ankle goes on right knee, right hand goes behind your head. Crunch up and twist 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cool. And then the last exercise that we're going to do is we're going to hold a forearm plank. So, coming on down, we'll hold this for 30 seconds. So what I like to do is put my palms on the floor, elbows directly underneath my shoulders, come out onto your toes, and then we hold this nice strong plank here. And if you have a mirror, you can check yourself out anyway. Excuse me. What we don't want is your butt to go up towards the sky, same as a push-up. And what we don't want is your hips to sag down low, but nice level plank. Push out through the heels of your feet and the crown of your head to make yourself long. Gonna hold this for 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can come on down. Great, nice work. We're just gonna finish with a few stretches. So, sitting with your legs out straight, feet are flexed towards you. We're gonna inhale, raising both hands up, and then exhale to fold to try to touch your toes. Taking a deep breath, and let your forehead drop down towards your knees. It's okay if it doesn't touch. Most people don't. If you can't quite reach your toes, put your hands underneath your legs and just gently pull your heart forwards. Hold this for 2 more breaths. So that concludes the end of the workout. My camera died, unfortunately, during the last few stretches. But again, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit subscribe and sign up for my newsletter at nolanfit.com. Have a great day and stay healthy.